Was Black signing to Flo Rida in 2011 the worst record deal of all time? Let's talk about it. Black, born Ricardo Valentine Jr., is a major music artist who first rose to popularity in 2015. The 3 albums that he has released have all been positively received by listeners. So what happened in 2011 that would hold Black back? In 2011, Black was attending Valdosta State University when he would be discovered by Flo Rida and his record label, Strong Arm Records. Now this was a major move for him, especially coming off the popularity that Flo Rida built up at the time. Black would then leave school and join Strong Arm to focus on his music. From 2011 to 2016, Black would focus on growing his SoundCloud, but would be restricted on the songs that he wanted to release. According to Black, Strong Arm was strict on the type of music that he made and when it would be released. Basically, he had no creative control, which is a horrible spot to be in as an artist. For me, I believe Strong Arm Records and Flo Rida had a vision on how they wanted to be represented, but that hindered the creativity of artists. To make things worse, while Black was signed to Flo Rida, he saw no income from his music or shows. Black stated that he did about 70 shows that he didn't see any money from. That is tough to really be putting in the work like that and see no reward. At the time, of course, he wasn't receiving the recognition that he would have in his music now. Flo Rida has had his own financial troubles, but still, he is worth over $30 million, which is more than enough for a record deal. Obviously, Flo Rida was taking on the risk of bringing up a young artist. Still, that doesn't mean you can create shady deals that have life-ruining potential. Imagine if things didn't change. Black would be out 5+ years of his life with no progress. Luckily, Black would get out of that record deal, which would then allow him to truly blossom. He signed to Interscope Records and Love Renaissance in 2016, which would completely change his life. Being signed to a major record label like this allowed him to receive a major record label push. A lot of the times, artist-ran record labels still have very limited budgets, which hinders growth, like in the Strong Arm Records case. After he got signed in 2016, the rest is history, with him going to drop his first studio album, Free Black, which would jumpstart his career. Is this the worst record deal in music industry history? Once again, yes and no. No, it is not, because many artists are trapped in record deals with no creative control. Many young artists are signed to artist-ran record labels, which don't put them at a priority. This is an issue because artists don't have the leverage built up yet to negotiate on their own terms. I understand why it happens though, because being signed to an artist like Flo Rida would sound great, especially in 2011. These young artists are hungry, and options like this are their first chance at getting on. To my other point though, it is one of the worst deals, because imagine going 5 years without being paid off of any of your music or shows. Now, that is also a common thing for upcoming artists, but it shouldn't happen at this scale when you're signed to a record label. I'm so glad that Black got out of this record deal at Strong Arm and was really able to flourish after that. He truly did change his life around after getting out of that terrible deal. What are your thoughts on signing to artist-ran labels? Let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know what terrible deals I should cover next. I've covered Young Money, Bad Boy, De La Soul, Lil Uzi, and now Black. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.